Hello, my name is Mansi Rungta. Welcome to another episode on Helping Others Smile Foundation. Today, I will be teaching you guys how to use Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word is a Word document that allows you to type up various things. It's a multi-word tool. And for those of you guys who use something called Google Docs, it is very similar to it. So Microsoft Word, you usually need to purchase separately, or you get with a school package or an office package that encompasses Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, and Microsoft PowerPoint. So today I will be talking about Microsoft Word itself. So if we can see on the bottom panel here, we see Microsoft Word. It has a blue background and it has a white W on it. So the first thing we'll want to do is we'll want to click on it. And once we click on it, it'll load and lead us to a page like this. For those of you guys, if it doesn't look like this, it will look very similar. So you have certain options, such as on the very left-hand side panel, you have my name, so the account that it's logged in with. You have home, which gives you, different templates and your recents. You have the ability to click new, which will lead you to a new blank document. Recent will list all of the recent Word documents that you have opened or shared or worked on. Right below that is shared. If you click on that, this will give you a option of all of the different options that Word documents that you have shared or that have been shared with you. And then you can click open, and open will just take you to the Word documents and the different folders you have saved, and it will allow you to open it there. So let's focus on the home page. So on the very top, it says templates, and it gives you a few templates such as blank document, welcome to Word, so take a tour, take notes, calendar. And if you look on the right hand side, you see in blue written more templates. You can go ahead and click on that. For a lot of you guys, you guys may have been led to a page like this when you first open your Word document. So that is what new is. It allows you to open a new blank document or a new template. So once you have clicked that, you can see that there is a calendar template, a resume, a cover letter, another resume, journal writing, listing, outlines, newsletters, brochures, flyers, research papers, and many others. So depending on what you want to choose to create on your Word document, you can choose the template accordingly. Most people use a Word document with a blank document to figure out and type out, let's just say, for example, an essay or a work schedule or something along those lines. So let's go ahead and create an example. So once you click on the template you want, which in this case I will choose blank document, go ahead and press create on the bottom right hand corner. Once you press create, you will see that you have an option of the templates on a blank document, and the options on the top, bottom, and top upper corner. So the entire top panel. And so basically what you get to do with that is you can fix the settings, drawings, designs, fonts, and various other things of that sort. So let's just say you can go ahead and type in whatever you want. Let's just say I'm typing this in. So let's just say that this is what I have written. And let's just say, I want to play around with the font or the sizing or the underline bolding, shapes, and all of that. So I can go ahead and do that. So let's just say website is like my heading, and I want to make that more prominent. So simply what I have to do is I have to highlight it, and you can press the B button, which presses bold. You can press the underline button with the U and a line underneath it, and that'll underline it. So before I go further with this, I will go ahead and talk about some of the more prominent topics within Word. So on the top panel that you see my mouse going across, you are on the home page. Most people end up using home. So on the very left-hand side, you see a button that says paste. Paste allows you to paste any of the words that you last copied. And then you have, in this middle section over here, you have something that says Calibri. So that is the generalized font, the font that you get on its own. That's just the first font that's there. And so that's the font that pops up. However, if you wish to change it, you can click on it and you can see various options of fonts below. And to simply change it, all you have to do is highlight it, click the arrow, and find different fonts that you want to use. And it'll change the font. Right next to it is the number 12. That is the normal font that is on Word document on its own. So if you want to fix that, you can click the arrow again and choose the size according to what you want it to be. Then underneath, the B stands for bold, so it'll bold the letters. I stands for italic, so it'll italicize the letters. The U with the line underneath it will underline the letter. There's so many different options here, but I will go through the main ones. And if you see this little pencil with the yellow underlined thing on it, that is called text highlight color. So that will allow you to highlight your text in a different color. So if you highlight it with your mouse and you click that arrow, you can choose the color you want to pick. So let's just say go ahead and highlight yellow. So it highlighted yellow for me. Now the one next to it highlights the font. So let's just say I want to change the color of the font. Highlight it with my mouse, click the arrow, and click the red. And there you go. You have changed those colors. Some of the other basic functions of the Word document is this right over here, this panel. So on the very top left-hand corner in this section, you have 3 bullets with lines. So those are called bullet marks. Let's just say you want to, bullet note or make notes. You can choose the arrow and click on one of these to create a bullet. And you can just go ahead and type and click enter to get more bullets. Then next to it is numbers. So it's similar to bullets, except it'll number it for you from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. Just like that. And then on the bottom, you have different lines. So this represents the alignment of the text. So the alignment can be left aligned as it is right now. It can be center aligned, so on the center of the page, or it can be right aligned, so to the right of the page. And lastly, this button over here that my mouse is pointing to is based on the spacing of the text. Normally, everything is single spaced, but if you want to double space it or 1.5 space it, you can go ahead and click the arrow and click whichever one you want to do. And it'll space it accordingly. So, those are some of the basic functionings of Word, and if you want to save, which is obviously one of the most important things here, you'll go ahead and click File on the top panel, and you want to click as Save As. Once you click Save As, it'll ask you on the top, Save As, and you need to give it a title so you can remember what it is. Then on the left-hand side, you can choose where you would want to save it. So let's just say I want to save it to my OneDrive, or to my applications, or to my desktop. I simply choose one and I simply press Save. And now it has been saved to my computer. Thank you so much for listening. Remember, this was just an introduction to Word. Word is a very vast topic, and there are so many different things you can do with it. So thank you for listening, and remember, keep helping others smile. Thank you.